right, our first meal in Madrid. It's a Bocadillo de Calamares. We're two-fisting it and a red vermouth. Okay, here in the Chocolateria San Ginés, right there, we have the chocolate and the churros. Now, these are different from churros we get in. So here we are in San Ginés in Madrid, and we're having the churros con chocolate. So there's the chocolate, and I got the café con leche also. And these churros are different from what we have in the United States, because the ones we have in the United States are Mexican, so they have a cinnamon sugar on them. These are just without the cinnamon sugar. So let's enjoy. Okay, here we are in our favorite bar, El Brillante. And this is Ensaladilla Rusa. It's sort of a potato salad with tuna on top and red peppers, but those aren't the spicy kind. Then I got a cerveza Mao. That's a caña, which is a small little glass. Then we got the Tortilla de Patata. This is very typical. So this is El Bar Brillante. This is the one we're in is opposite the Reina Sofia. All right, something very typical of a bar in Spain is you just throw your little pieces of paper on the floor. This one's a little better because they have a little trough for it. So on this street, you'll find all the mesones of Madrid. So each one of these restaurants is kind of in and underground, these large old buildings that are around us. Let me zoom out so you can see them. I have memories in there, some of them cloudy because of the sangria. And here comes a car behind me, I gotta step out. Okay, here we are in the Casa Revuelta. And this is the Bacalao we're starting with, or codfish. So their version of fish and chips, but without the chips. All right, now we have our favorite fried eggplant with honey, but this time it has goat cheese on top. And we're at the Casa Revuelta. Yo soy el que parte el bacalao. Something tells me that's a idiomatic expression. I'll have to look that up. All right, so here's trying the eggplant. And the honey on here is quite dark, and it's this dark brown honey. And it's never thought of it, but honey and goat cheese goes really well. It's quite good. Well, I did promise you some food, so that's a good intro there. 3 minutes of food. Kind of defines being in Madrid, actually, between walking and museums and stuff. So this is a great chain place for breakfast. It's Santa Gloria. It was quite good. Now this, we did not eat at the first stay in Madrid. We made reservations. We tried to get reservations for the second stay and missed it. It's called a library. It's a library of wine. It best to go there with somebody who really likes wine or who can afford this next picture. So raise your hand, comment if you will. Who will buy me a 9,000 euro bottle of whiskey? Come on, bring those comments in. This is our favorite sort of snack shop along the way. It's called Mallorca. It's well presented, very well done. The prices are a little higher, but so it's in the Salamanca district, right by the Puerto de Alcalá, where that library was too. The library wine place. And here we are in La Mallorca again, and I'm having the tortilla de patata, and we're also got the empanada de carne bolonesa, so it's sort of like spaghetti sauce meat, and a café con leche and a soup. So that's not our juice. This is our juice. All right, here we are in La Mallorca. That's good. It's an orange, carrot, and ginger. So we looked up 10 words to use when talking about food, and we forgot all 10. So we'll just describe it. It's good.
That is good.
All right. Start with flavorful, but otherwise, here's words that I'm going to create an app or a page that will randomly select one of these from each category, and then that'll be the description of whatever I'm having. So as far as taste and flavor, which this, by the way, has some taste and flavor. What do you think of it? Is it good? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Besides, that's not one of the words. So taste and flavor, we have a choice of savory, tangy, spicy, sweet, bitter, umami, zesty, and smoky. Which of these apply?
Number one, savory.
Savory, so this is a savory. They call it carne bolonesa. So, it's pretty good. All right, so for texture, the outside is crunchy. This is an empanada from Spain, not from South America. So their version of a hand pie, although it takes two hands for these, because it's actually quite a bit larger. So for texture, it's crunchy, creamy, tender, flaky, juicy, and velvety. I wouldn't describe this as velvety. Then aroma, we have aromatic, which has to be pronounced like that. Pungent, earthy, and fruity. Appearance, golden brown, definitely. And glossy. Vibrant, not so much. Rustic, could be, because it's a whole edge there. Artfully plated in a cardboard box. Overall impressions, delicious, yes. Decadent, not so much. Comforting, we were kind of hungry because it's been 45 minutes since we ate our last meal. And exquisite and hearty. All right, enjoy, so we will. All right, here we are in the El Rincon de Estaban. It's in the Cortes district. And we're having the first course is the Pulpo Gallego, but I'm having a Rioja de la Mesa, house wine. So here we are. Pulpo, octopus. If you're a leg man, you got to try it. Okay, this green beverage, it looks rather large there, but it's actually just a little tiny cup. Be careful, because that stuff goes a long way. Now, this is in the Palace Hotel. We did not dine there or drink there, but a friend of mine who was supposed to join us, Andrew, that's where he normally stays, and told us to go there. It's quite spectacular. All right, here we are in this restaurant called Arzabal, which is in the Ibiza section of Madrid, and which is next to the Retiro Park. And this bread needs butter. And there's the butter. I think that, will you share the butter? That's a lot of butter. All right, here we have Boquerones y Anchoas. So that's sardines and anchovies. So I forgot which is which. And now, Gambas al Ajillo. This is a shrimp in garlic. Doesn't sound very complicated, but somehow they make it really good. All right, those are padron peppers, which mostly don't have a spicy nature, but every once in a while one does. And then this is the lomo or loin from a blonde cow. So we'll have to look up and see what a blonde cow is from Galicia. Here we are in the bar Taberna de Alvadero, which has a place in Washington, D.C. We ate here in the back last time, but this time we're eating here. We're having vermouth, which is local to Madrid, called Tarro. And they just give you some olives for the fun of it.
Angulas.
Angulas, muy bien. All right, we have a tortilla de patata. And we have gulas, which are eels. These are actually fake eels. La vida es demasiado corta para beber malos vinos. Life is too short to drink bad wine, which they don't serve here at all at Taberna de Alabardero. See how you can see it spelled there. Oh, you do? We come in here every time. So here's what the restaurant looks inside.
Oh my God.
There's the little cave part. See down below. And here we are again in the Perejil on the Cava Baja with our bread and soon to have the Pulpo Gallego. And here in the Perejil, we have Pulpo Gallego, which is a little different from the last time. It seemed the last time was a smaller plate, and so it was. But it's still, this is still quite a bit of pulpo. So that's the octopus. This may be our last octopus of our trip this time. A little taste of the tears. Our trip and this video has just a short time left. So we're winding down and revisiting the greatest hits. We're going back to, well, our last San Ginés, chocolate y churros and café con leche. It's only one chocolate, that's a reflection. And then we have the churros. So here we are, the last time. All right, here we are in the Velázquez, on the Calle Velázquez, our last supper. Jesus didn't have it so good. We're having something that sounds better in Spanish, merluza, on a bed of scalloped potatoes. We also call it hake, H-A-K-E. Not a very common fish in the United States. All right, for our last dish here at Velázquez, we are having carrillera de ternera de Ávila. So Ávila is a city, a walled city in Spain. We went to last year, and this is carrillera, which is these are veal cheeks. So they're cheeks of a, don't want to think about it, a small animal who was too young to die. But since it did die, we're gonna celebrate its life by having it served this way and see how it goes. Wish us luck. And we have succeeded in finding a cheesecake, even after the first couple places were closed. Gracias. And we got the vermouth in the Viena Capellanes here in the Salamanca section of Madrid. And there we are. So, my people, you must cry with me, as this is my last vermouth in Madrid in this trip. So, cry in the glass with me, if you will. Join us in our next video as we go off to Galicia. So for more sights, sounds, emphasis on sounds, and some culinary experiences. Thanks for joining.